have played lacrosse or been with Coach Curt for the last 20 years. I'm from Augusta, which is 2 hours to the east, but really it's a world away from Atlanta and Rapid Lacrosse Grove. The only reason there is lacrosse in Augusta is because of one man, Curt. Curt, who played and ref most of his life, started the men's club team in 1989 with the help of Steve Bowe, Frank Carsucci, and Dave McLaughlin. Curt moved down from North Carolina. He gathered some Northerners from the Fort Gordon, and who had moved down and combined them with some curious new players from the area, and they called it the Aiken Augusta Lacrosse Club. That club team still plays to this day, with Curt at the helm for most of the games, unless he's called upon to ref the games, which is about 90% of the time. He also formed a women's team that his daughter Amanda and Caroline played for, and even my wife played for a couple of years. And it's the only team sport she ever played in her life, and it's because of Curt. Curt was also instrumental in helping form club teams at Georgia Southern and in Columbia, South Carolina. In 2002, Curt helped develop the YMCA Youth League, which has increased to over 100 youth players in the area last spring. The Youth League led to players wanting to play in high school, and it led to the Lakeside High School team, which he developed with Ron Ritter, the men's and women's lacrosse team at Lakeside, and later the Greenbrier High School men's and women's team. But Curt didn't get nominated because he started teams. The reason he was nominated is because of the relationships with his players. Curt has a knack to be able to build relationships with his players by establishing a personal connection. It doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl, man or woman, players are drawn to him and want to play for him. I believe it's because he listens and genuinely cares about each and every player. It doesn't matter how long ago you played for him, but you can drive up before or after practice and talk to Curt, and he'll relate a funny story or a play you made 7 years ago and make you feel wanted. In the 20 years that I've helped play and coach with Curt, no one has ever gone without equipment. I've seen him selflessly give away thousands of dollars in equipment over the years. It always seems that if someone needed a specific piece of equipment, Curt would have it next week, and he would tell them that Longstreth or Queen City had just had a sale or owed him a favor, and he would give the piece of equipment to that person. No player would ever go without equipment. It is that personal touch that has allowed lacrosse to survive in Augusta during some of the lean years and the good times that lacrosse is experiencing now. Without Curt, many young men and women would not have had the thrill to play this great sport. They would have missed out on the camaraderie and the connection that team sports bring. I've been lucky enough to be mentored by him in the coaching world, and he has taught me that the ultimate goal isn't in wins and losses. It's in the relationships that you build with the young men and women you coach. It is my pleasure to introduce my mentor and good friend, Mr. Curt.